Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram.
Thuram! And he looked the keeper. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Ronaldinho, he's tried one! And for a moment, time stood still. Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. And he can clear it away. Goulet is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nice looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. This looks promising. He's through and he shoots! Goal! The breakthrough strike! That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's shifting, and Romario! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped. It will lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Goulet. Now it's Mbappe! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Now it's Thuram. And this is Roberto Baggio. Now, can they get him away? Caught offside that time. This is Ronaldinho. Goulet. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Good ball over the top. Robertson. Vieira. And it's Ronaldinho. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Vieira finds himself offside. Goulet has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. That is ended up in no man's land. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and...
Number 21, turn. Number 18,
whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 15,
Eintracht Frankfurt can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
number 23,
In towards the back stick.
number 11,
And the keeper gets his change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Played in by Roberto Carlos. Cannavaro clears it away. Torres.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, easy pickings there. Vieira. Martinez. And Martinez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Serves, and he's following up! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's having a go! And that is doing no harm at all.
Belletti clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Always onto this. Good ball, good... Mbappe! Really well taken goal. 2!
Frankfurt, number 17.
So,
Mbappe.
time for changes
Coming
on
the
both
field
sides,
is
actually.
Number 4.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That's been cut out, well played. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Chance! It's there! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Beckham. And it's Beckham. Searching pass he's played there. Now there's a fine ball, and the flag has... Mbappe! He scores! Well, how's that for a class finish? And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Belletti, and he lines up a cross. This could be their final throw of the dice. Eintracht Frankfurt have their second corner now. Score! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And this is Neymar. He gets big. And he's managed to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Eintracht Frankfurt looking to pass their... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. Deep into injury time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Eintracht Frankfurt give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. And time is up. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go...